I think the great thing about Marty is we raised a lot of money to try and get people to hold him down, and then we were able to cut the Rangers McCune's lager jersey off because he wore it every day.
Is that
So, I'm sure he's got it framed somewhere, but he's indicative, Marty, of people who are just desperate to get there.
If you're a supporter, you want to, at the end of the day, say I was there.
Yeah.
The Celtic were in Seville, Rangers were in Manchester. After the scenario, win or lose or whatever, you want to be. I witnessed that. I witnessed everything that was in that city. I witnessed before it, after it, the days leading up to it, how we got there, how we get back.
One of the guys, we call the German trips crew, Andy. He's booked up. He's going to go from the Algarve. That's where he's staying. He's going to go up to Seville from day, but he's got a ticket. Because he did the really smart thing that he went into the UEFA ballot before the finalists were even known, and came up with a chance, and he got his ticket,
which is magnificent, isn't it?
So he's sitting there. He'll be whistling all the way from the Algarve up to Seville.
Yeah, and I think it's. I think so many people wanting to do it. They should do what you and I did, Ruffy, as well. You just go in and buy 50 programmes. Then you get all the memorabilia, and then that's you've cracked it, haven't you?
You're fortunate if you can get them signed as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Which okay.
I remember once being at a function, Peter, that you were at, and the Lisbon programme came up and signed by all the players and by Jock Stein, and of course that can never happen again.
Oh yeah.
And I said, I would be, even if this is a couple of grand, I'd be tempted, and I don't have that, and I don't have that memorabilia.
Yeah.
But the question was made somewhat irrelevant because it went for £33,000.
Wow. Yes, absolutely. I remember that, and there were a good few millionaires in the room.
There wasn't half.
And it
6 of them each off that table.
Yeah, it was. You're right, Hugh. The one that I actually, and I hope Rangers fans will do this and get people to sign it. If you can get the whole team to sign it, fantastic. Because I think Rangers will win the Europa League. But I remember the 2002 Champions League final at Hampden Park.
Oh yeah.
And Real Madrid win 2-1 against Bayer Leverkusen. And the next day, my boss at STV said, get out to the Hilton. All the managers are staying there, see if you can get as many interviews as possible. And I had the programme from the actual final. And as I walked into the foyer, people are mulling around. There was everybody running back and forward, and there was just a man on the right-hand side with thick rimmed glasses, and everybody was walking past him, nobody giving him even a moment of their time. And I looked and I thought, oh my God, I have won a watch. And I walked over to my programme and I tapped him and I said, please, could you sign this? And he just looked at me and he just gave me a little wink and a smile, and he just went, Ferenc Puskas.
Ferenc.
And that was it. Boom. That was me. Happy as a kid in a sweet shop.
4 in 1 European final he got, didn't he?
Fantastic.
Four goals in 1 European final.
What a player. And
when we're talking about worldies, that generation of worldies that, because time has passed and we've forgotten about the Di Stefanos, the Hentos and the Pushkases, the Mazepus of that era, the Yashins.
Yes.
He was really to the late 50s, early 60s.
Was it Puskas that Jim Baxter
told? It was, yes.
Let's not tell that story.
No, I'm just going to say...
This is a man who scored 4 goals in a European Cup. You're talking about emptying Black Hill.
No, I'm just going to say he took him to a party. That's all I was going to say.
That's fine. Because the last thing we want is Hugh to get up and walk out. Anyway, apart from anything else, if you are a Rangers fan and suddenly you get them signing it, or you get the person who scored the winning goal, it's priceless.